What is up, you guys? It is your boy Bonkai to the motherfucking Central here, bringing you Food Wars manga volumes, I believe 17 to 23. Yeah, okay. Um, but yeah, we're gonna be unboxing 17 to 23. I've been busy with a lot of other things, so I don't really have time to get anime and manga nowadays. Plus, I'm not really much of a manga collector when it comes to my favorite series and stuff. I'm mainly an anime collector. But you know, series like Food Wars or series like Demon Slayer, I can honestly collect easily. It's those like One Piece, Naruto, or Bleach that I really can't collect all the way because there's so much volumes, bro. But Food Wars, I'm almost close to collecting all the volumes for. So yeah, let's get this started. So with this amount of manga volumes, this makes me a bit closer to collecting all the volumes of Food Wars. Because, you know, I'm a person who, when it comes to manga, I'm a person who only collects volumes depending on how much they are. Because depending on how many there are. If there's like a lot, like One Piece, count me out on getting those manga volumes. But yeah, all right. Open these bad babies up. So here we go. All right. All right. So let's open this bad baby up. Alright, so package is open. So let's look through the rest of these real quick. Move this package, let's move this cardboard somewhere else. Alright, so we got the, hold on, let's start from the beginning. With the 17th volume at. So here's a 17th volume right here. We got the 17th volume of Food War. I believe this is around the part where Soma faces off against Azon, I believe. I hated this dude right here, man. Crazy motherfucker, man. He would do anything to win, bro. I remember what he did, man, with the dormitory and shit like that, bro. Then we got Rindo in the middle. Rindo senpai, bro. She's a very interesting one. Like, she literally just wants to taste food and all that stuff, bro. But she's a very good cook, man. A very good chef. But, yeah. That's volume 17, basically. So here you go, right here. So yeah, here's the back, got the front, and back. All right, so volume 18, we got Momo over here. She's a very interesting one too, because although she's young and everything, she's a very experienced chef, part of the Totsuki elite. So we got her, and we got Soma over there on the cover, right on the right. Cake and everything. She's Momo is basically a pastry chef, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I really love Food Wars, man. So you look through the pages and shit. And this is where Azami, this is where Erena's father, Azami, shows up to the he shows up to the Seika dormitory, I believe. To the dormitory, I think. But yeah. And that's where Soma basically reveals that he's Joichiro Saiba's son. So yeah. This is volume 18, and then here's the back. Alright. And now we got, where's volume 19? Well, you guys already seen it, man. But yeah, volume 19, we got Tsukasa over here, right on the front. Because, you know, I believe he's one of the main antagonists of this arc for Food Wars, if I remember correctly. Tsukasa was one of the main antagonists that Soma actually had to, you know, face off against and shit. His appearance was badass, bro. But yeah. If I remember correctly, I don't think Soma ever defeated Tsukasa in a match, in a Shokugeki. But yeah. With the pages and everything. You know, we got the back. You know, a friend of mine back in high school got me into Food Wars, and you know, that's why I love it so much. Now we got volume 20. We got little Erina on the cover. Let's keep going here. Go in. Because, you know, this also shows a little bit of Erina's backstory and how she first met Joichiro, and also how her father Azami pretty much, you know, he basically just used her and shit, you know, like controlled his own daughter and everything, and turned him into a, you know, mindless drone and shit when it came to food and everything. That any food that she tastes or whichever would be disgusting to her. So we got the front and we got the back. So that's volume 20. Now we got, hold on, volume 21. I'm about to say, bro, if the rest of my volumes that I ordered wasn't here, I would have been pissed. But yeah, volume 21 right here. This is actually one of my favorite covers, like one of my top 5 favorite covers of Food Wars, bro. Because, you know, we got most of the important characters here. We got Kurokip over here, Alice, Erina, obviously Soma, Aldini, Nikumi, Megumi, and Yuki. But yeah, pretty much got everyone here, bro. I believe around this time it was the Totsuki train arc, I believe, because the cover pretty much shows that. I think it was around the Totsuki train arc and shit. And my boy Kuga Senpai right over here, bro, you know? That's one of my favorite characters in Food Wars, Kuga Senpai. This goes back to, I believe this, hold on. Real quick. Go back a bit, alright. But yeah. That's practically it. So yeah, because this is where they actually make it to Hokkaido. But yeah, this is volume 21. Overall, one of my favorite covers of Food Wars. Now volume 22. Ooh, now this one. This is where we see Soma versus Hayama. This is when we first see Soma versus Hayama, because Hayama actually joined one of the Totsuki Elite, and he did it for June basically. And Soma faces off against him. And this is where Soma gets his win back against Hayama too, bro. It was such an amazing Shokugeki match, bro. Seriously though. It was such a good match, bro. But there y'all go. But yeah, Soma versus Hayama. And this is basically how the match was visualized as, you know, like basically these two having like a boxing match or whichever, man, a wrestling match or whichever, bro. But this was very amazing. So this is the 22nd volume. And last but not least, the 23rd volume. This is basically the past rear. I believe we have Joichiro on the left. In the middle, we got Azami, and then let's keep going. I believe that's Dojima. I think that's Chef Dojima back then, I believe. Alright, but yeah, 23rd volume of Food Wars. Get the back. Go. Keep going. Yeah, I believe this goes back a little bit to the backstory of Joichiro, Azami, and Dojima. Yeah. We get a little sexy Aaron over here too. Yes, sir. Megumi as well. Alright, Nikumi. Nikumi, Hisako. But yeah. And then Dojima, bro. Oh, man. And yeah, there y'all have it. That's 23 volumes of Food Wars, bro. And here's the spine. I forgot to show y'all the spine. But yeah, 23 volumes of Food Wars, bro. That's crazy though. So I now own 23 volumes now. And I believe there's 30 something volumes of Food Wars. So most likely the next amount I get will probably be most likely the next amount of Food Wars volumes I get will probably be the last amount in the last unboxing for Food Wars manga unboxings. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, Food Wars is actually one of the few mangas that I really have the most for. Like, Food Wars is actually one of the few manga series in my collection that I collect the most, because, you know, I'm someone who likes to collect, like, I'm usually just an anime collector, but the thing is that I don't like to collect manga of my favorite series because of the fact that there's too many volumes and shit, and you know, I don't really have the time to actually get all those volumes and shit. But if it's manga series like Food Wars or Demon Slayer for that matter, like where the story is basically, where the story of the manga basically goes up to, I don't know, 34 volumes or most likely 40, like probably up to 30, I'd be fine with, because like Food Wars is basically around that amount for the manga, like up to 30 or 30 something for manga volumes to collect, and Demon Slayer is pretty much close to that amount too. So it's like if it's manga series like those, I'm down to getting it, bro. Or maybe Oshinoko. I'm not sure how much Oshinoko volumes. I'm not sure how much volumes Oshinoko would have, because you know I'm getting those by corresponding release, so I'd be fine with that. But Food Wars, you know, I can. Food Wars might be one of the few manga series that I can actually get complete in my collection. But yeah, this is volume 17 to 23, because you know the last time I gave you a Food Wars manga unboxing was from, I think it was like volume 10, volume 1 to 10, and then like volume 11 to 16, I think. But yeah, this is my third Food Wars manga unboxing, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see the rest of you guys later. I am gone.